Hello, and thank you for joining me on the High IQ Genius podcast, where knowledge is power. I'm Robert Kayan, and I'll be your host. Today, we're going to cover 10 things in 10 minutes that will change your life forever. Now, let me start off by going over my credentials. I am a life member of Mensa, which means I've tested in the top 2% of the populace in terms of my IQ. In addition, I'm a member of Intertel. Now, they're different. Intertel membership requires that you test in the top 1% of the populace to qualify for membership. Those credentials simply mean that I'm in the top 1% of the most intelligent people on earth. Now, as I've always said, intelligence is the way that we process information. Being smart is how we use it. On this podcast, I will go over things that are common sense, which unfortunately are not so common, that you can use in your daily life to make all your dreams come true. Now, let's start with number 10, the power of saying yes. Let me be clear. You will not become successful saying the word no. I will tell you that everything that I've achieved in my life, I obtained after someone told me no. So the power of yes is critical in becoming successful. Now, this pertains to business only. And the importance of saying yes for most people is it will increase the opportunities that you will be able to take advantage of in your life. Number 9, don't stop when you hear the word no. You see, we're all going to hear the word no, and oftentimes it may be the most popular word that we hear. I believe it's simply how you look at the word no. When I see the word no, I flip it around and I see the word on. Let's get it on. The word no simply means I don't have enough information to make an educated, informed decision. Number 8, when in doubt, ask a question. Oftentimes, most people talk without listening. And the fact is, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth because we should do twice as much listening as we do talking. So if you're at a loss for something to say, I want you to simply ask a question. It's called the 5 W's: who, what, why, where, and when. And what this will do is it will show your recipient, the person that you're speaking to, that you are listening with the intent of understanding. Unfortunately, most people only listen with the intent of replying. Number 7, stand for something. I used to be told by my grandmother, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And it's so important in life. The reason it's important is because people will respect you more when you stand for something. Now, that could be a charitable organization. It could be something that you're passionate about and volunteering. But clearly, you must stand for something or you will fall for anything. Number 6, The most important thing that we can give anyone in our life is our time. As we all know, time is the only thing that once lost cannot be regained. So if you're trying to build friendships or business relationships, they must involve an investment of your time. You know, another thing my grandmother used to say, and I was very fond of it, she said, you can't rush tomatoes and you can't rush cucumbers. They take time. You must give them the proper sunlight and water, and you must care for them, and then they will produce the fruits of your labor. Number 5, remember the rule of reciprocity. Now, this one's really important because the rule of reciprocity states that a reasonable person, when you do something for them, will reciprocate and give something in return. So, one of the things that I've always adhered to in life is before I ask someone for anything, I will always give them something first. And that's so important in building relationships. Number 4, when to speak. This one is something that unfortunately we all do from time to time. And, my dad used to say, it's better to shut up and let people think you're a fool than to speak up and dispel all doubt. So, getting back to the art of listening, people will appreciate you more and, in fact, consider you an expert conversationalist if you talk the least amount in a conversation and simply listen with the intent of understanding and not the intent of replying. And that actually ties in with number 3, when to listen. Number 2, this is so important for all of us that encounter daily responsibilities and have a tendency sometimes to procrastinate. The time to start is now. And the reason that I speak on this topic is it's a sense of urgency. Most people sometimes or subscribe to the thought that why do it today when I can put it off until tomorrow? But the truth is, at the moment that you consider your responsibilities, you must take action on them. One of the strategies that I like to use is I just do 3 things a day. I do them early in the morning and in their order of importance. And when you do that every day for 5 days, you're going to accomplish 60 important things each month, which is much more than the average. Now, the last thing is the most important, but the great part is it's the easiest thing to do. Never quit. My policy has always been the last person to quit wins. And this is almost always the case in business and in life. We all have 100% control over when we quit anything in life. And, I said one time that I don't win because I think I can. I win because they think they can't. And by being present and never giving up and making certain that you are the last person standing in business and in life, you will win most of your challenges in life. Now, that's 10 things in 10 minutes. I'm Robert Kahan. I'm so grateful that you took the time to join me today. Remember, it's you against the world, and I'm betting on you.